We're going to embody Penny and Connie's. Yeah.
Yes, the Connie.
Yeah.
Okay, folks.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
You're going to need a couple of takes of this, baby girl.
Okay.
Who are you and where are you from?
Well, I'm US Sade.
I'm UK Sade.
I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
I'm a London girl. I live in Tottenham.
Yeah.
And you both met here?
We did.
Yeah. I got here. I was super late, and you checked on me, and I felt super seen and just, I don't know, loved. I mean, you also checked on me, Afshan.
Yeah.
Super seen. But yeah, so we met here a couple days ago.
Yeah. And it's been incredible. Like, obviously, we have the same name, but there's been...
And we're Geminis.
And we're Geminis. And there's so many... We both love Maya Angelou.
Yes.
We both love poetry. Like,
We
there's
both
so
love
many...
Sade Adu.
We both love Sade Adu.
Yeah.
We smile the same.
I mean, our whole faces. Her whole face goes up like mine.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah. And I lost my best friend, so she reminded me of the sun, and that's how she makes me feel. So it's kind of like a very just... I don't know, it's just a great connection there. And then the retreat has been fucking amazing. I mean, I don't know if I can curse. That's just my mouth. Yeah, I've been on other retreats before, but this is more, it was just very authentic. And it seems more like a homecoming versus like a trip. So that feels very special.
Yeah, that I can relate to. And like, I think for me, like, I lost a big part of myself the last couple of years, and then I've been on a big homecoming. So this feels like the end of that journey, and coming here and seeing you, like, meeting you, like, coming home to myself by meeting you, but like all of the incredible women who are here, like, we are reflections of each other, and there's no bad energy. Like, there's not one person that you just wouldn't find fascinating to just sit and talk to, and like, it's so inspiring being around black women who are like, I'm alright, I'm a bad bitch.
Period.
And you're like, yeah, we are, we can do this. So that's been incredible.
Yeah.
What's been the best moment of the retreat so far?
Out of all of them,
I don't think there's one. Go.
I'm gonna say even it was challenging for me because we kind of almost died on the waterfall, the hike to the waterfall. It was the best, just seeing everybody kind of underneath the waterfall, and just the experience with the Bree tribe. It was just like super, just they felt like family too. So it was just like that communal element of it, and just kind of seeing everybody live freely in the water, with the elements. So it was just that was probably my best.
Yeah. And actually, so that would have been mine, but I'd also say like the open mic night.
Oh yeah.
So we did an open mic, and everybody got up and shared, or everybody who felt able to got up and shared, and like, it was just so stunning, and I was petrified. And I've spent a long time supporting other people to be creative, to get up and share their stories, their truth, but never mine. And I was sat there, I was thinking about like, what does it take for me to feel that I belong in this space? What does it take for me to feel safe? And I was like, well, these are the conditions. Like, I feel like I belong, I feel safe.
Yep.
I felt safe enough to take that risk. And it wasn't even a risk. Like, do you know what I mean? In my head it was a risk, but it wasn't a risk. And it was really beautiful and really inspiring, because like, you get to know people over the journey, right? And then you hear bits of them come out in their writing, and you're like, oh, I know why you just said that. That makes so much sense now. And
yes, I loved your story and how you set the stage. Even though I'm not from the UK, I feel like there were certain things that I just kind of connected with too, and then connected deeper with you. But just and you had I'd struggle with discipline instructor, so the way that you crafted it was just like a full story, a scene, a stage, and I really appreciated that. And then I love Nadine because I love her energy. I don't know, like it's just like a vibe. I can't wait till she does the things. But yeah, for me too though. It's been a while since I've done like spoken word, so the open mic night was very special. And then just to kind of see everybody, like you said, kind of do their thing and step out of their comfort zones. Even me, it was just like, it felt freeing. Another level of freedom.
What's been the most challenging part of the retreat so far?
For me, the retreat itself has been really easy. It's been so easy. Oh my God. Just the flip side of that is that I have not had to cook. I've not had to clean. I've not had to change anybody's nappy. I've not had to, like, it has been glorious. I think the challenging bit is going to be going home.
No, real tea.
But like, I was like, I'm a mum. Like, I have two babies. I have a business. Like, I have a lot of people who rely on me to show up for them, to hold space for them. And so I think for me, the most challenging thing was actually trusting that they will all be okay without me. Ooh. And that, you know, it sounds easy, but like, it's also a big part of my identity and like how I relate to my family. So I think that was the hardest. And I have an incredible husband and village, and everybody for the last 6 months has found a way to support me to be here. And so, yeah, it's the most challenging, but also the most beautiful, because when I call home, they don't need me, and they want me, obviously. Why would they not want me? Like, obviously, yes. But they're not like, oh, mom, like everything's like broken down. It's like, no, like life is still going on, and we're really proud of you for taking space and resting and finding your own joy and your own voice so that you can come back and be a better human being for us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh wow. I think for me, it's been like understanding more of even my own relationship with my mother, and I feel like I'm open to being mothered by all of the women here, and they were very just willing to share all of their experiences and stories and just kind of just have that vulnerability. So the challenge is after this trip I'll see her, so I'm just like, how's that gonna, you know, how I don't want to play small like I normally do, so it's just like, how do I, you know, still kind of have that confidence to show up and be this person. So yeah, I think after the trip I think will be the most challenging versus on the trip. So yeah.
What's one thing that you're going to be taking with you from the retreat?
I'm a writer, I'm a bad bitch.
I'm a bad bitch.
Yes, period. Yes.
It's the friendships, pure. Like, it's the friendships, the inspiration, the sisterhood. Like, I love how intergenerational this trip has been. Like, learning from older women who are just like, you know, bossing it, like taking themselves on into a retreat in Costa Rica, like caring for themselves, like learning how they do that. And obviously from the youngers as well, like it's just the sisterhood, I think, is never going to leave me. And the discipline, I think the conviction actually that like my voice is worth hearing, my story is worth telling, and then applying that when I get back and being disciplined enough to actually to do the thing.
I would say similar, just the sisterhood community, but just I love seeing all the love, like the love and knowing that exists, that's real. So it's just like having these real examples, seeing people thrive, hearing your stories. It's just like about, you know, your related period. Like, so it's just like having all of that exist, and experiencing that has been really just, I don't know, just barrier breaking for me. So I appreciate that.
Yeah. We appreciate you, Rewrite.
Period.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, this is an incredible organization.
And is. Yes.
And to bring this group of women together as well, like I think I was nervous when I was coming because I have never done anything like this before, like ever. And the idea of being with a group of women that I don't know for 10 days, like who knows what's gonna happen? You know, and I was like, my expectations, I lowered them. So I was like, you know, I might not make any friends, but I just hope that people are kind. And I've come out of this and I've made so many friends, like sisterhood, lifelong bonds that, it's been a really delightful surprise.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Sade and Sade.